So there is somebody I follow online who... Ooh, this is an ugly hand. Really ugly. It's slow. I'm going to assume I draw into something. Let's keep it for now. Basically, he's playing a version of Simic Flash. Now, I play Simic Flash all day, but I don't put Uro in there, which is interesting. He puts Uro in his deck. And obviously he incorporated the new Sublime counter 6 cost card. And he puts in Rewind, which I'm not sure if I like Rewind, but I have copied this deck card for card. I put in 2 Temple of Mysteries. I had to get one of those. A 4th Night Pack Ambusher. I had to get one of those. I think I'll do this. He'll probably Mystical Dispute this or quench it. No. He's going to wait for something a little bit stronger. Or he's going to try to Growth Spiral. So he's playing 3 colors. This Simic deck is straight Simic. It doesn't splash white or black, which I messed around quite a bit with splashing black, and I like it a lot. I like the Cry of the Carnarium. I like the couple of other things. Let me see here. Next. End turn. Sure. I want to get a Night Pack Ambusher in. He's probably going to play something at the end of my turn. I'm going to play something in response. Yeah. Now he'll probably bounce it with like a Brazen or a Teferi. I might Mystical Dispute something if I can. No. I wish I could Brazen Borrower there. Brazen Borrower that. That's like a weird word, isn't it? Brazen Borrower that. Ugh. Okay, so I didn't draw the... Another green I would need to Ambusher. So 4. I can bounce this with the Brazen. That would be cool. I think I'll probably try to play this turn then, in that case. You gonna quench it? No? Okay, giving me those draws, man. Hey, Sublime Epiphany and 6 mana. Yeah, buddy. That's cool. That's cool. I'm feeling good. Like, look. I got 24 life, a Sublime Epiphany, Growth Spiral, Mystical Dispute, Brazen Borrower, Night Pack. Feeling really good. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care about 2. What's he gonna do? Shipwreck Dowser? Now he's gonna try... He's going to try to Mystical Dispute my Mystical Dispute, I imagine. Let's find out. No. Interesting. I'm going to try to Brazen Borrower his Banishing Light. Not that it matters. This is actually my first time playing this deck. End of turn. I love that. It's actually my first time playing this. So counter target spell, return target non-land permanent to its hand, create a token that's a copy of my creature, and I draw a card. God, this is going to be wonderful to play this. I just can't wait to play it. I just can't wait to play it. One, two, okay, how many cards do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I play something... If I play something... So he didn't play anything. What's he getting at here, huh? If he cycles another shark, I might be in trouble. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. Oh, I didn't get a forest. I still don't have a third forest source to play that. That is sad. Sure, why not? This is on my turn, this is on my turn, this is on my turn. Now, if I play something, he will not trigger. If I play this, I won't be able to play this in response or that in response. I really want to play that, but I can't play both. So, let's see here. Okay, I considered that he might do that, and this can't counter that. Fortunately, it can do... I can't counter it. So he might try to block that. It might be worth it to let that actually go. Will he have a board wipe? I'll let it go. I'm willing to let that trade. I'm willing to let that trade. Come on, do the other one. Don't be scared. Don't be skirt. So I don't have another counter in hand, or I would play this or this or this, but this is my only other counter in hand, and I can play that too, huh? That's really funny. I'm sure he has counters. He's all tapped out, so I can play whatever I want, but then he could play whatever he wants, and I'm really itching to play this. What can I do with this? All right, I'm gonna try this. Just because I heard it was a cool thing to do. And I'll have the mana to play the ambusher, and I'll get a card draw out of it, and I'll have another brazen in my hand. That's why he's in the deck. That's why he's in the deck, you know? I was not going to play him. That guy gave me this. That guy basically gave me this idea. If I counter that, he can just play it again. If I counter that, which I can't even. He'll return that to my hand. He might do the 3/3 token, but I'm not sure that would be a good idea for him. He'll play the Banishing Light. He might play that on the 3 token and then Banishing Light the Night Pack Ambusher. Can't believe I haven't been able to play my Sublime Epiphany. Until end of turn, you may cast sorcery spells as though they had flash. Coming from the guy who's tapped out. Aren't you funny? Huh. A few different things I could do here. I'm thinking because I don't want him to bounce this back to my hand. And I don't think I'll be able to kill him. I might be able to Brazen Borrower this to kill it, right? Keep the mana for the Sublime Epiphany, maybe. Attack both of these onto him. I think that's a fair thing to do. And since he won't have enough to bounce an Uro, I'll play an Uro. We'll see how that goes. Oh, it's my turn. I didn't know we were waiting for me. It's fine. Whatever. I'll get rid of the other Uro. I'll gain 3 life and draw a card. Put a land into play. Okay. Looks like I'm running a little bit low on green mana sources. So he's probably got a Shadow the Sky in there somewhere. I think now's the time to play it, buddy. If you got it. Play it if you got it, you know? Play him if you got him. He's already played 2 Shark Typhoons. Okay, sure.
That's more like it.
What did he return? Which one did he return? It says, when Shipwreck Dowser enters the battlefield, return target insert and sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. Which one did he return? Shouldn't I be able to see it? It seems strange to me. Doesn't it? Yes, please. I don't need to play anything, right? Nothing here will help me. Okay. I could play this for 3, then this for 3, and then bounce something like that. Wouldn't that be funny? I'm sitting here thinking too much and the guy quits. I feel bad. That's the first time I played that deck. Oh yeah, the season just reset. I was Diamond... I think I ended Diamond 2, maybe 3. Dropped me back to Gold Tier 2. Then you gotta get through Platinum, then you gotta get back through Diamond. I'm not sure how much Baron is adding. It was kind of cool to bounce like the Mystic and get another counter out of her, or bounce a Brazen and get another bounce out of him. He's kind of cool. I'm liking this deck the way it plays. It kind of plays how you would want Simic to play. I think I'll keep. It's weird though because I want it to be like a purely flash deck, and it's like trying to also be Uro, which is like not a flash deck at all. At all. Green, blue, red. I wonder what he's going to play. I wonder if he's going to ramp. Oh, you don't have a growth spiral? Ew, you don't have a growth spiral? What are you even doing here? Fine then. You want to play it that way, sir? Oops. Oops. I want to do the Fabled Passage and then tap it and put a blue into play so that I could have a Mystical Dispute available for that. I just clicked the wrong button. What does this say? Yeah, that's okay. I'm not... I mean, my Ur was trying to... Okay. Now I'll play the right thing. Not only would I want to do that to have the blue available so that I wouldn't have let that Narset in, but also I would have had the blue available, or I would have thinned my deck and not had the issue with drawing more land right at the moment, which I don't need to. And turn. How many times do I have to click it to end my turn, I suppose? What did he get here at Teferi? Why is this revealed? Why is that revealed? I don't know. Ah, yes. No. So I will not play anything. I have the mana for a rewind and a growth spiral. To be honest, if he plays the Teferi and bounces this can go back into my hand. I can play this back onto the Teferi, and we can play that game. Maybe we can keep playing that game all day. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I want to rewind a Teferi. Okay, I'll rewind that though. That is rewounded. That's rewound. How about the only 4 that I, have tapped? How about that? Oh. Uh-oh. I'm ramping, baby. Alright, so maybe I should put Uro in this deck because I seem to be having pretty... I'll just put blue in. I don't need that much green. I don't seem to be having a problem. Oh, this kind of stinks though. What do I have here? Enough to put him into play. And he's tapped out? Are you kidding me, bro? Yes, sirree, Bob. That was awesome. Look at that. I should have done that first. Should have done that one first. If I had done this one first, I would have sacked it to the... And I would have had... Got rid of this mana. And I would have been able to play him and after that put him into play. No, this guy's just sitting here. You're going to Teferi my Uro? Shadow the sky! Ew. Ew, ew, ew. Ew, 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 What, am I going to Mystical Dispute a Fabled Passage? Probably not. Next. End turn. What are you going to play? What are you going to play? A Narset. You got 1, 2, 3 more. I can't stop that from happening. If I play this, you'll play your Teferi, right? Tap out for your Teferi. Ooh, he's got an Ugin. Of course he does. I should just put Ugin in my deck.
Let's try this.
You got 7, huh? I don't have any way to deal with this too much at the moment. And even if I filled my board with stuff, he could Ugin next turn. I could Mystical Dispute it. Okay, so I have to keep 3 mana open. And I have to bounce the Teferi. Because you can't counter. Can't counter when you have a Teferi on the board, people. Each opponent can cast spells only when they can cast a sorcery, you see. That's the true power of the Teferi. Not the fact that you get to draw a card and bounce a permanent for 3, but the fact that he stops your opponent from being able to cast instants. People don't understand how powerful it is sometimes. And turn. You can play your Teferi if you want to.
Meditate and prepare.
I'll counter it twice if I have to. Okay, I will then. Thanks, I will then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll bounce something if I do that. He's gonna pay 3. Sure. Pay your 3. You have to, man. Really. You don't know I have another one of these in my hand. Oops. There's a land. Oh, I'm going to trick you. I'm going to put the Nissa into play. Nope. He's like, what? Ah, crap. Ah, come on. Ah. It's okay. You have the mana for a Ugin. Congratulations. I'm going to attack you here. Next.
I shall miss your company.
See? I'm not afraid of Ugin. He's gonna Mystical Dispute my counter. That's like an Ugin. Wait, 2, 4, 6. What's he doing? He's gonna Mystical Dispute my rewind. So that's when you need 9 mana to cast Ugin. 2, 4, 6. You gotta be very, very careful. What? Enter turn. I don't think I like that very much. Fine. Yes, I understand how it works. The question is, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. I can make a 5/5, and unfortunately that won't kill you. Does he? A while I was thinking about the ambusher. I was, but he had 2 mana open. I thought, man, is he going to try to counter that? And I thought, he can't counter the cycling for that. Look at this. I can play one of these Ugins again, huh? Maybe I will then. Or not Ugins, sorry. Not one of the Ugins, one of these Uros. Don't need this, okay. What a game. This is my second Uro out of the graveyard. Oh, see, you know, I was playing only 2 to 3 night pack ambushers in my Simic deck because I would end up drawing too much of this and not be able to actually... Oh, shoot! 2, 4, 6. So he's not going to be able to play the Ugin, huh? Once again. 1, 2, 4, 5. Okay. So once again, this Elspeth is going to bring that Teferi back, and then I won't be able to counter his stuff anymore. That's one way to get a Teferi into play that can't be countered. Wish I could put a giant growth on that. Yeah, that's trouble. I'm in trouble. Look at this hand, and I'm in trouble. Where's all my brazens? I need a brazen. I need to bounce this. I need to bounce this. I need brazens, not more night. So, yeah, and also my build had 4 brazens, and his build has 3 brazens, and it's a decreased brazen for a night pack ambusher. And I'm not sure that would be the right way to go, to be honest. Yeah, bring back your Teferi. Bounce my night pack. Make it so that I can't... Oh, the Nissa. Okay, so you're going to try and go big into an Ugin. And some other crazy stuff. Okay. Play your other non-Ugin card. He's like, what? He's like, what? Yeah, there you go. There you go. Wow. I just played through a really nice, like, Teferi, Ugin, Nissa deck with tons of Shed of the Skies and Elspeth Conquers deaths, and I played through that and won. That's actually really cool. I just played this deck and won, and I'm so pumped. I played this deck and it was Teferi, it was Nissa, it was Ugin, it was Shadow of the Sky, and I was able to play through all of it. So pumped. Absolutely pumped. I'm on the play, and I need an untapped mana next turn, maybe. Let's see. It was risky keeping this, and I didn't consider that I'm on the play instead of the draw. I'm almost always on the draw, so I would keep a 2-mana hand when I'm on the draw. Keeping a 2-mana hand on the play is a little bit risky, but I thought I have an Earl. I have 2 Mystical Disputes in case I'm really in trouble. I can play that tapped, I think. He's playing a white land. Yeah, I'll play that tapped. I'm not going to blow 2 Mystical Disputes on turn 2. There's no way that would happen. So I didn't draw a mana twice there. Come on now. Alright, there's something. So he's got a blue and a white. Both straight up lands, huh? You got a counter? No. No counters. And you don't have Growth Spiral. I don't know what somebody who's playing blue-white. You got a Teferi you wanted to play? Oh, you're gonna copy me, huh? Don't copy me, bro. Bro. Don't copy me, bro. Okay, I got mana screwed. I'm getting mana screwed. Yeah. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Teferi, Master of Time. Cool, cool, cool. How about a quench for you? He's like probably sad about that. I would imagine he's not too pumped about that. I can probably Uro again. If he plays a Nissa, I'll be very sad. No land! Okay, so I am getting mana screwed pretty bad. If he plays a Nissa, I'm going to be sad. That'll be the end of it for me. I should have waited. So, I consider that... Alright, he's Uro again. That's fine. I'm pretty sure that's fine. He'll have enough for a growth spiral there. I think I probably want to slow him down and not let him do that, huh? He's like, what? Why? Yeah. No draw for you. No life. Player growth spiral. Stop complaining. So I'm getting mana screwed. Look, I have the same amount of mana as him. But I played a growth spiral and 2 Uros. I can actually play that too. And he's tapped out. And he's got white. So he probably has a Teferi that he could bounce my Uro with, and that would stink. So I'm going to play next. And turn. You always have to assume that anybody who's playing blue and white hasn't played 3 Teferis yet has one in their hand ready to go. You're going to play the Uro straight out of there? Really? Yep. Beat my counterspell game, buddy. Try to beat my counterspell game, buddy. Yes, sir. I can sit back all day right at this point. Look at how many counters I have. End turn. As soon as he stops playing stuff, I can Night Pack Ambusher on his turn. I don't have to do anything. I could just sit here and do this all day. I can rewind into any of these things. I can rewind into a Night Pack Ambusher. Probably should have done that last turn. I didn't even realize that was an option. Come on, quit. Just scoop, dude. He wants to scoop. He's like, I'm not playing. I'm not gonna keep playing this crap. What is this guy doing? What is this guy doing to me? This is Simic Flash for you, man. Don't cry me a river. It's not fun. If I play this now, which I really want to because I have protection, he won't start dropping three threes, and I will put myself out for him to do something like a Shadow of the Sky next turn. And I have board control at the moment, so let's move on. I don't need to do this right now. And turn. Get myself a 3/3. I can sit back. I can scry. I can counter. Let's do this. I just gotta be smart about it. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why does he have 6 tapped? Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Why is there 6 tapped? Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't understand why he has 6 tapped for this 5 mana here. Am I crazy? What's happening? All right. Okay, he put one into play tapped last turn, I guess. If he hadn't put it into play tapped, the quench wouldn't have worked, huh? That's gonna lose you the game. Yes, sir. Good game. Countered you to death. What is this deck? Like 4 and 4, 3 and 3? This is really... Simic is better than it ever was. Like, with everybody trying Simic control, Simic flash control is working. Is working. Interesting. Interesting. I gotta pull up my steady stats. Steady stats. Untapped. I'll get to go first. Ooh. Geez, that's a bad hand. That's almost as bad as it gets. Let's see if it wins. Let's see if the worst hand ever can win. Tapped. Just trying to pull up my deck window. No. 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 He's gonna like, okay, this is okay. Close it. I accidentally opened up everything else in my whole computer. Trying to click open this stupid thing. Okay, what do you have? What do you have? Is this mono black with a splash of green or something? It's not gonna work. You guys can't even see that, can you? Yeah. Oh. All right, buddy. You better play something interesting. That was not it, sir. I don't know how you come back from this now. Although I'm drawing a ton of land. Absolute ton of land. I think I let that go. I don't want to blow this rewind on that at the moment. I think we let that go. Say, you know what? Have your Uro. Have your little Uro, sir. Let's see what I have instead. I know you have your little combinations for... I'll put this in untapped so that I can play both. Now, are you going to let it trigger and make a 3-3? Oh, you do. So you have 6 mana. What are you going to do? Ew. That's a no. That's a no, sir. I could let that go because I don't think he'll ever be able to do anything to me with that. But okay. But that's core to his strategy, and I want to make sure that the core of his strategy does not happen. You always let through that one thing, and you're like, that's the thing that kills you. You're like, oh, you know, that's not going to be a big deal. And you think about it, is that the core to their strategy? Like, is that what their whole deck is based around? Don't let them table the one card that their whole deck is based around. You know, I let that one Uro go through earlier, and some of that was because I already played an Uro. And actually, this is a good hand, I think. I've never had this hand, I don't think, but also in my version, didn't have this many counters. So this guy's version that I am trying out has I think 3 more counters or maybe 4 more counters, which is a lot. You can see I'm playing a crap ton of counters. Like, I'm countering everything. This guy mulliganed and is on the play. Ouch. I'll take a land if I can get one, or that is fine too. Although he's playing blue. Is he going to try and counter my... I have what I need. I don't need this. I need another land for sure. So I have 3 land. I have a growth spiral, and I have 2 creatures that need 4 land. That's what I need. So I need 4 land. I need 4 land. I don't need an Uro. Yes, an Uro gets me another draw, but I don't want to be playing a 3-drop on my turn. I want to be growth spiraling into another land and then playing a 4-drop on turn 3. Like this. Like this. Okay. What is he doing? Birth of Militus. Oh, this guy has a deck where he absolutely must play whatever his combo is. Yeah, I don't want him drawing cards. He's got 2 cards in hand over here in the plains. I might as well try and stop him from gaining any more advantage, right? That makes sense to me. There's no reason for me to grow spiral on my turn. I'm thinking I don't want him to counter my growth spiral if he has a counter. Although I might draw the counter out, which would be fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. He is in a little bit of trouble with the fact that he's only got 3 cards left, and I have 1, 2 counters and this other power here. You know what? Maybe I should have growth spiraled on my turn to try to go into a counter spell. Another Narset. Okay. Growth spiral into nada. That's not going to help me. I was hoping to draw like a Quench or a Mystical Dispute off of that or something. Oh well. Oh well. Maybe he'll be able to ramp up into his winning hand from that. Ooh, the fact that I can't draw a single counter after the first one. Or wait a minute. Oh my gosh. I'm on turn 4. He's on, that was his turn 4, and this is my turn 4, even though I have 4 mana in play already. And I was confused. I was like, why didn't I play my Rewind? I had to play the Growth Spiral to get that 4th land into play. That's why. I don't need to go. If I play this, I can't draw the card anyway. I do not have to play on my turn, so. He's going to play the Teferi Master of Time. Go for it. I'm going to counter it. Yeah, I'm going to counter everything you do from now on. I have counter. I'm going to draw into counters. I'm actually going to rewind into a Night Pack Ambusher instead of playing this. Yeah, there you go, buddy. Aether Gust. That's a nasty card. That's a nasty wasty. There's no point in me playing anything on my turn. Well, I don't have a need to play that untapped next to combat. He'll block it, of course. Unless there's some reason you need to have a token. No. That's interesting. So he must have another Narset. I wouldn't assume that he has a third Narset in his hand. Guess we will see. You're going to Aether Gust my Night Pack. I'm sure you're going to try. Oh, now you don't have any. You don't have the mana for your Aether Gust. Oh wow, that sucks. Yeah, no. There you go. What is this deck, dude? What is this deck? Oh my gosh. Let's pull up the stats on this thing. I have to play one more game, huh? %. I'm 4-0. I'm 4-0 with Simic Bastard. Okay, opponent goes first. Worst hand in history. Will keep it. Sure, absolutely. That's a terrible, terrible hand right there. Absolutely disgusting. Why do I keep it? Because I want to lose the game. I'm assuming that I'm going to draw a forest. Did not draw a forest. If I want to be able to counter next turn, I have to have an island to play the Castle of Vantress untapped. If I don't draw green, I won't be able to play my Uro or my Nightpack Ambusher on turn 4. Yeah, you might as well play that. I don't have a Growth Spiral. What are you going to try on me, huh? I wish I could draw another land and then make it worthwhile to get these rewinds. I saw these 2 rewinds and I was like, ooh, I want that. I have to play the Uro because I'm getting mana screwed. I've drawn 3 cards. Or out of the 3 cards, I only got 1 land, so I need it. Yes, thank you. I need a green. I'll take a green. Green, green, green. Now, if he plays something like Anissa, I'll be in trouble. I'll be in trouble. Okay, good. That's the one thing. Like, if I'm tapped out and he plays Anissa, I'm in trouble. Big trouble. I have 4 here. I'm not going to be able to play 5 for anything. So I'll play this untappity tap tapped. Tap tappity tap tap. I wish this scry was 1 less. I almost never use it for 4. Next. He's only got 3 cards in hand. I like the rewind into the Nightpack Ambusher. I really like the rewind into the Nightpack Ambusher. Like this is what I needed in my deck. What are you not doing? Why aren't you playing? You have 5 mana. Everything in your deck can be played, I'm sure. I would attack. I attack. My turn is done. You didn't play a whole turn. An Elspeth? I don't think so. Nope. Yeah. Wow. 5-0. Oh my god. Dude. Loving this. I really liked the Simic deck that I played. But this one is doing better. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about that. This deck is wrecking. I'm like 5-0. I've been able to play through every kind of mid-range and what's end game? Range, long range. I get to go first. This is a rough start. There's no growth, there's no Uro, and there's no third land. And I got 4 drops here. If I keep this and get mana screwed, it'll be my fault, and that'll be why I lose. Have to keep this, though. There's just too much goodness here. Maybe the whole deck is so filled with so much goodness that I don't want to get rid of anything. Oh, God! Haven't played one of these jokers yet. I want to bounce this when there's counters on it. That would be freaking hilarious. That would be freaking hilarious. Like, he's got all the counters on here, and he thinks he's ready to put them on a creature at the beginning of combat, and then I just bounce it. Ew. I'll discard a card. I don't want to get rid of anything else. Thank you very much. Yeah. You can take that. I don't need a second Night Pack Ambusher. I almost never do. Pass. My turn. Oh, I got that 4th land. Get those 4th land feel goods. Feel goods. End turn. This deck is drawing well. I haven't been mana screwed all night. I've been hitting that 4 land. I've been having my 4 drops. They've been doing so much work for me. My turn as well. Wow. I'll tell you what. Going for that green mana, baby. Going for that green mana. Oh, yeah. GG, bro. It's GFNG. Okay? Russolf. You got enough counters there. That's not going to help you. What? What? You just legendary artifact killed your own one? Oh, God. Did he know what he was doing? Did you mean to do that? You thought you could get 2 effects at once, but you didn't realize it was a legendary artifact? I'm sorry, man. That really sucks. That really does. Yeah, that does suck, man. I love Croxa, though. That's one of the coolest cards. I can't make it work in a sacrifice deck. In a Sakdos deck, there's other better cards than this, I guess. But a 6/6 that makes you discard. Okay, Extinction Event. Are you kidding me, sir? Boom! Oh, got yourself a Frilled Mystic. And you're like, what? I got 3 cards left in hand, and you have 5? What I would do, I would wait until I have 7 mana, play the Baron onto the Frilled, pulling her back to my hand, giving myself another counter. That's what I would do. Nicol Bolas, and he's tapped out. Yeah, nah. Not gonna happen. Oh man, this deck is wreckity wrecking. This deck is wreckity wrecking. Good Lord. I get to go first? Ew, this is gross. Wowzers. Wowzers. Tappity tap tap tappity tap tap. Tap tap tappity tap tap. I am 6-1 right now. Feeling good. That is a fast little white aggro deck. So we have not played a fast little white aggro deck yet. Doop doop doodly doop doop. But I get the feeling that if I'm able to bounce one of his creatures that's got a ton of auras on it with the Sublime Epiphany, he's going to be sad. That having been said, I just drew an Uro. And he did not play an aura and attack me. Huh. Weird. Weird. I was assuming that I would play it untapped and then play the ambusher on their turn, but they're so far behind at the moment. Yeah, I will do that. I will do that. Yeah, I'll actually play this on my turn since they have counters, but they're tapped. Or since they have blue and they're tapped, you know what? They're going to Teferi. They're going to Teferi. They're not going to Teferi. What in the hell? What in the hell? I haven't seen this deck in okay, well, if you say so. He's life gained. He's trying to life gain himself into some trickery. What are you trying to do, sir? Hmm? Ooh, he's mana screwed. You're mana screwed. How did he deal me 7 damage already, huh? I'm just gonna put some pressure on him a little bit. Okay. This deck is not lost yet. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's unbelievable that this deck has not lost yet. This is the longest winning streak I've had, I think, in platinum level standard ranked. I get to go first. It looks like a bad hand. I'll keep it though. I do like seeing a quench in my opening hand and going, oh, Yorion deck, here we go. I haven't played an Arboreal Grazer on turn 1 into a Yorion deck so far with this deck. I have an island. I can put this into play directly. I think so. Next. And turn. So this is interesting. I gotta make sure. Okay, he's got red. So he's gonna ramp. He's gonna play some serious stuff. You got your growth spiral going? You got your growth spiral going? You got that? You got that growth spiral, buddy? Wow, can I draw can I draw any more stuff that I cannot play? Jeez. He didn't play a growth spiral on my turn. What has he got in his hand, huh? Who is playing the Risen Reef these days? You guys must be kidding me, bro. Who is playing that right now? Get out of here, man. You're hilarious. Attacking me for 0-2, huh? Aggressive? Aggressive much? I'm really not drawing land, but I am drawing Shark Typhoons. Apparently, all the Shark Typhoons. Okay, go. End it. Send it. End it. Send it. Card. Oh, is it? It's my go? It is? Are you sure? You're not sure, or you are sure? You tell me if you're sure. I don't know how sure you are. I assume that you are sure. Fine. Fine. The only reason I didn't counter that, even though he needs it to ramp, is because I only had one counter in my hand, and if I countered that, didn't draw a counter, which I did, what would I play, huh? What would I play if he goes to play something big next turn? He goes to play a Uriah next turn. What would I play? I had to hold this for something a little bit more dangerous. Yeah, I know you want your card. I know you want your card, and I'm sure he's got an Ugin in his deck, so... Ooh, I'll never get rid of one of these if I think there's a chance that... man, he's just going to play giant, big-ass threats. One after another, aren't you? Isn't that what you're going to do? You turd. You turd. Stop saying you go. Thanks. Yep. Thank you. Nice. I'm really not drawing land, unfortunately. It would be nice to draw some land. Yeah, I think so. Okay, end my turn. I love not playing on my turn. I don't think the Baron is good enough here. Wow. Alright, draw. Draw a counter, draw a counter. Alright, get out of here. You got a bad attitude, mister. Your go, your go. This deck is still undefeated right now. It's still undefeated right now. This deck is 8-0. 8-0 right now. And look at this beautiful hand. Oh my god. A turn 2. I wish I was going first. If I was going first, there's very few decks that could beat this. This would be a turn 2 Growth Spiral into a turn 3 Night Pack Ambusher or Frilled Mystic or some other thing. Could be a turn 3 Rewind into a Night Pack Ambusher. If I was going first, you know, that would have been one nasty little thing I would be doing. I don't need land, and I don't want that right now either. Thank you. Maybe later. Counter would be nice. Give me some counters. Your go. Nothing, huh? People that play blue-white and don't play anything. Pass. He's like, what? Who plays Quench anymore? Nobody plays Quench. I play Quench. And you forced me to play that Quench. I didn't even want to. I want to play my Growth Spiral. Where are my counter spells, people? The counter spells! I played that one blue mana just to scare him into thinking I had a mystical dispute. When I don't, because I can't draw it, apparently. Hey, what are you going to go get yourself? An Ugin or something? What are you going to go get? No. Don't get crazy. What do you need? What do you need? What card? Shit. What card can you play? Huh? No, I don't care about that. The Uro doesn't even matter to me, buddy. It doesn't even matter. Okay, so I don't have another green mana. Okay, there it is. Thank God. I was about to be like, what? Creature cards in graveyards and libraries can't enter the battlefield, huh? I'm not really trying to play the Uro. Don't you know that? Doesn't he know that I'm not trying to play this out of my graveyard to win? He went and played this card just to search for this card, just to play this card. Yeah, I don't think I care. Okay. Like, I have never won so far by attacking with an Uro and killing somebody. Like, that's not how this deck ever wins. My turn. I could risk a growth spiral into a night pack, but that'll almost never happen, right? Wah wah. Counter it, buddy. No. Why did you let that through? Not very smart, I don't think. I have... Yeah, I can do it. Wah wah. Should have done it on his turn. Why do I even do it on my turn? There's no real reason to do that on my turn, to be honest. And I just effed myself because now I don't have... I cast a spell on my turn with an ambusher in play. How dumb can you be? Like, that's... I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I played that growth spiral. I would have a 3/3 wolf right here in play right now if it wasn't for that. Sure. Wow. What a mess up. What a screw up. And now my mana's tapped when I could have a 4/4 flyer and a card cycled. Or I could have played this if I wanted to play something. Good Lord. What a terrible play. Playing a growth spiral on my turn? I don't even remember why I thought that was a good idea. Shadow the sky, huh? Why? Why? Why are you going to play that? Do I even need to do this? Is there any point in doing that? He doesn't have a counter. That fizzled so fast. I can't imagine that he has a counter. Okay, so I don't play on my turn. That's how this guy makes dudes. Discard 2 cards, return fave wishes to owner's hand. Whatever. So now next turn would be interesting. If I had a land, if I had one more land and I had the Baron, I play the Baron, I get the Mystic back, I have enough mana to play her again. Wouldn't that be fun? Right now I could have another 3/3 in play if I hadn't messed that up so terribly. So sometimes the Uro is fun to play. Sometimes it just kind of muddies up the core of the deck. But so far this deck has been unbeaten. So I don't want him drawing. I really don't. I don't have a counter for it though. He can pay with the quench all day. And if I play with cycling, does he shatter the sky? Do I cycling into a 4/4 flyer and watch him shatter the sky the rest of my team? No. I resolve everything. Resolve everything.
I have practiced against many foes. Hone your prowess.
I'm gonna cycle this Shark Typhoon and not draw a card. Isn't that sad? That's so sad. What do you got? An Omen of the Sea? How can that really be what the card you need? Yeah, sure. He's playing it on his turn. He's desperate to draw something. What are you trying to draw so desperately? An Ugin? I will quench that Ugin. I'm going to play this for 4 and not draw a card. And don't laugh at me because I know I'm not going to draw the card. Oh, it's each turn, so I could draw the card on your turn. Oh yeah, okay, so I'm not as stupid as you think I am. Alright? Although I'm sure you think that I am stupid. Now, here we go. Next to combat. You can block one of these dudes. It's got a kind of an interesting deck. It's kind of a ho-hum, I think. Maybe he's drawn a lot of crap. Like, I guess he had a Teferi and a Shadow of the Sky that I've countered. God, I love countering stuff. I guess countering is my style. I guess I love countering. If he plays a Shadow of the Sky, I won't. This won't. You can play an Elspeth. Who cares? An Elspeth isn't going to help you now. Okay, do whatever you want. Elspeth. GG. There's no other cards you can play, right? I can quench anything else he plays and attack with everything I currently have on the board, and it's over. So 9-0, I guess, on this deck. Pass. Yeah, there you go. I'm like, I'm not sure. He knows. Do the math. It's over. 9-0. One more, and it'll be 10-0. And this will be the first deck review that was 10-0. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. This is going to be sick. This is going to be sick. Go first. You play first. 3 mana. And a growth spiral. Geez, this is crappy. This is actually a pretty crappy hand right here. Look at this. 2 Shark Typhoons and a Sublime Epiphany. These are all of my highest top end cards. And no ramp. I've been keeping everything. Believing in the cards. Believing in the draw of the cards. The heart of the cards, the draw of the cards. I've been drawing everything I needed. It's been wonderful. It's been wonderful. Next. End turn. You're going to growth spiral? Are you going to growth spiral me? You can growth spiral if you want to. No, you cannot. You could try to mystical dispute my Uro if you wanted to. You want to? No, you don't have it. You don't have it. Okay, did need to draw some land. Did need to draw some land. He's playing all of his land tapped, huh? What is this? What in Tarnate needed to draw some land? Please. Good God. Hello. Oh my lord. Give me a land. I swear to God. I'm going to end this thing 10-0. That's what I want to do. That's what I would like to do, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hell no. Hell to the no. Okay. Bouncy. I probably didn't need to do that. Oh my lord. I'm getting mana screwed. Here we go. Here we go, people. Here it comes. My first mana screw in 10 games. It was a record. Absolute record for me. Getting mana screwed took me 10 games to get mana screwed. Never seen anything like it before. It was amazing. It was like the best night. The best night I could have. Yikes. 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 And they've been able to land a Nissa. I went first, and he has 5 lands down, so I should have tons of land. Oh, there's one. Thank you. Thank you for the favor that you've done for me. The great, great favor. I could bounce her, but that wouldn't help anything, I don't think. It would just cause her to have to play her again. And he would just play her again. Or I could bounce my own guy. Bounce her. Could try to get a Nightpack Ambusher out there. Block these lands. I'm going to play Baron and bounce her. Because if I don't, he has the ability to have enough land to pay for an Ugin next turn. And I don't have a counter in the world. All the Sublime Epiphanies and Shark Typhoons there are in the deck. Literally. There's 2 Shark Typhoons and 2 Sublime Epiphanies. So all my 6 mana cost cards. And I should have mulliganed. So I believed in the draw. I'm gonna keep drawing. I'm gonna draw everything I need to draw. Player Nissa again, of course. Of course, player Nissa again. Ooh, I love the Hydroid. I love a Hydroid. Oh my god! Ew. Ew, ew, ew. Look at this hand. This is the worst hand I could have had. Ah, man, I was going to go 10-0 with this deck. But now there's almost no chance. I've been mana screwed now. I went first. And he just put down his 6 mana. So I think I've missed at least 2 mana drops. I've missed at least 2 mana drops. If I had got the mana drops that I needed, I'd be having a Sublime Epiphany right now. Imagine that. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Create a token of the ambusher. Target player draws a card. Counter a spell. Oh my god. I haven't even been able to play this damn card. I'm going to put another one in and then take out something. Of course, I'm not playing. It might be worth it for me to attack with the knife. No. If I do that, then he'll double block with something. No attacks now. Not yet. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he can definitely play an Ugin if he wanted to. If he was smart, he might not play an Ugin and just beat my ass with a Nissa. And a 4/4 flyer, which if you swung with right now, I wouldn't be able to do anything with. Yes, you have the mana for the Ugin. You can play it. I won't be able to stop you. But why would you want to? Look at. You're gonna kill your. Oh, I guess only your Hydroid Kite. Your Hydroid. What? Yeesh. Ooh. Those have trample too, don't they? Good God. Did he already turn a land? I don't think he did turn a land. I don't think he turned a land with her yet this turn. I think he still can do it. Well, if I swing with all of my dudes next turn, I can kill her. I finally have enough mana to play my Sublime Epiphany. Do I swing with all of my dudes and kill her and let him swing back and kill me instead? It's probably fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13. Okay, so I will do that. I will attack with everything. At her. And that will kill her.
I must seek comfort in the land.
I can't believe I have enough cards in the graveyard to pull him after all this time. That's impossible to me, it seems like. Play a card so I can counter it after you attack. Ha! He did! He did! Yes, 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 yes. Target a non-land permanent. Target a creature you control. Target a player. I dare you to attack with your turds now, boyo. I can't believe he played that. Oh, man. He played it before his attack. He's probably so sad. Really? Interesting. Interesting. Here's me going like this. Hmm? Hmm? Yeah. Yeah, let's go aggro. Let's do this. Thought I made a copy of him. Oh, there he is. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. You're in trouble now, boyo. You're in trouble now. I can't believe it. I thought I was going to lose this game, but the sheer power of the Sublime Epiphany might bring this whole thing back. It might bring this whole thing back. You've done it again! Oh, yes. Oh, he's probably like, what did I do? No. Okay. Wait. I don't want to do target a non-land permanent. All right. I mean, can I cancel that? And not do it a non-land permanent? It doesn't matter. I want to cancel that. Cancel? Yes. Not do target a non-land permanent. Target a creature you control. Target a player. What you gonna do now? What are you gonna do now, sir? Sublime Epiphany. Look at this. Oh, man. That's insane. That is crazy, crazy. How are you going to beat that? How could you possibly beat that? 10-0, people. 10-0. We have done it. We have made... Well, we didn't make it, but we have reviewed and copied someone's deck that is really good. I have reviewed and copied decks that we saw YouTubers play that they claim to be are so good, and they get edited to death to the point where all you see is their magnificent wins and their amazing comebacks and their perfect draws, and you never see the deck just doesn't actually work. And sometimes it actually does, and I try them and I just have bad luck. But this deck just went 10-0. I've never seen a deck go 10-0 in ranked standard, best of one ever. That's the best I've ever done at any rank. So I'm really pumped. Thank you very much. Let me find the guy. I'm going to find the guy because I want to give him credit. He was on YouTube. I started following him today when I saw his deck. Okay. All right. His name is hilarious, I guess. Gay for Grixis. Ghey for Grixis. Grixis. I think he has like maybe a thick Scottish or Irish accent or something of that nature. Seems like a nice guy. His Simic Flash, a bastard deck for bastards. Rewind is broken. 80% win rate in, I imagine he's trying to say Mythic here. This deck just went 10-0. Alright. If you want to see more deck reviews and me trying out YouTuber decks to see how good they really are and content like this, feel free to subscribe and like this. That would be great. I'm new at YouTubing Magic, but I've been playing Magic for over 20 years, and I'm loving the ability to share some of my Magic playing for anybody who wants to see it. So, thank you.